So, just in short, from the big star that you saw on the show
to the
big star,
the big star that we're trying to review right now. I mean, I feel like he had such an amazing story that we grew to like the guy. I mean, he won the competition itself. So I think the most important thing now is just him showing himself that he wasn't just chosen for the sake of just choosing a winner, you know. And I feel like he's bringing so much realness into the game itself because of how he tells a story every time he drops his sound. I mean, his song with what's his face?
Which one?
The one that we listened to like a moment ago.
My Year with A1 Wolf.
Yes, yeah. That's the one.
You gave that a 4 out of 5.
I gave it a 4 out of 5 because of how vibey it is. It's a dance song, it's catchy, it's also a sing-along, and it talks about how much of a winner he is, and he's, like I just said, like he's not just a winner for the sake of being chosen the winner. He actually showed us what he's capable of, and which I know he can do more, but I feel like that was enough to just step into the scene and be like, okay, I need to be heard.
Yeah, I personally don't like the song. I think he could have done better as a first single. I think like it's a nice choice. I think his problem is sometimes, look, he's talented, he can rap and everything. Sometimes he just gets caught between doing songs for the markets and for like girls and young people versus like us hip hop. Like I would have voted for him just based on that. He's got all the qualities of an MC who doesn't need to do all the whack stuff. Let me finish. He doesn't have to do all the whack trappy stuff that everybody else is doing for attention. Like he actually has flavor, he has swag, his fashion sense, like everything about him like says I'm a star. I may not look like your average fuckboy from Bram.
Excuse the language.
Sorry, but you know, like he's got skills. So like, look, I agree with you. I do also just feel like make a song rather like Flavor Master, like this. Everything about that track, from the moment I first heard it
right.
to the video, the execution, everything about that track
right.
is dope. Like it's a perfect balance
right.
of like a commercial song with dope lyrics and the feature obviously with Reason, you know, like it's fresh.
I feel like how he came into the game, that's exactly how you people want him to stay. I get that. Keeping that momentum of having hip hop heads like yourself liking his sound and just keeping that authenticity into it. But my thing is though, he's new in the game. He also has to like win a lot of fans into his side. I mean, why not give other kids what they're listening to right now? Why not give them that sound and also keep your own fan base happy at the same time? I mean, that is why we have a masterpiece like Telescope. I mean, he's bringing trap into it. He also has the realness into it for you hip hop heads to listen to, and also songs that I know I can jam to like anytime. I don't need to be like listening to a CD and just like
skip.
I mean,
understand.
Yeah, sure. You can rap about the hood and how tough the hood was, but I also wanna rap to nothing. I also wanna like dance to nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Bringing in that funness into the sound, bringing that, like I said, like that, those sing-alongs. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
what other
I feel like already we've put him in that circle that he can't even like be versatile at the same time. I mean, why not?
He can, and don't get me wrong, he can, and he absolutely should. But I'm speaking like, let me give you an example. When AKA, I'll compare AKA and Casper, just to be controversial. When AKA does a commercial
song, it there.
When AKA does we have to. It's a fair comparison. When AKA does a commercial song, it's an AKA song. It's not like AKA is trying to like do something that's not AKA. Whether he sings on a song, whether it's like for instance, AKA can drop like DreamWorks. You know DreamWorks?
Yeah.
That was dope. for the rappers, for the MCs, for the real hip hop heads. Even the video was like super artistic and whatever. And then he goes and he drops, what's that? Hey, that was for the girls. I was like, hell nah, this song is whack. But I was like, you know what? It's AKA.
Yeah.
It's not like when Casper does something, and I know I'm not trying to create beef, but when I listen to Casper's album, there's some songs where you can just hear like this guy is trying really hard to like either be so different that like he's just doing typical. Come on, guys, we can do better. So what I'm saying is, Homeboy, in summary, on my side,
Right.
Big Star has a lot of potential and a lot of talent. He just needs to obviously work. I think he needs to work with more mature producers and more versatile producers who can really like find his sound.
Yeah,
find
just
his sound.
redefine it and
Then rework it, and then obviously, so when we do hear a song for that Babis, and we hear a song for the guys, and we hear a song for the streets, and we hear a song for the club,
Right.
it sounds like Big Star.
Right.
Not that Big Star is just trying to come up with a hit song.
right.
You know what I mean? Because obviously it would just be another one hit wonder. Like
Yeah.
a lot of our trap goes. So me, out of 5, I'd give the album a 3. I would have gone 3.5, but I'll give it a 3 because he still has a lot of potential, and I want to see more work from him, and I want to see him grow more musically, not lyrically. Lyrically, he's dope, but
Right.
grow musically all around.
Right.
And you?
I'd give it a 4, and I'm not just saying this because I was a fan from the get-go. I just feel like, you know, he can do more, and he's yet to do a lot and put in a lot of work into a lot of projects that he's doing. Because I've seen most of the time with the collaborations that he's done, he kills it most of the time. So I mean, I feel like we should just give the kid a chance. I mean, I'm feeling the album actually. I really like. I'm not a hip hop head, but like I feel like this is real nice. This is real nice.
Telescope, Big Star. We like it.
Nice.
Keep it up.
We love it.
Sure.